Make sure you check out Strip Down this week.
Wait a minute!
Rapid tornado of questions.
Ricasso!
Coming all the way from the Queen City.
This week, Strip Down goes green. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jiminy.
The last Saskatchewan performance.
Stripping me down.
All the way from Crake, Saskatchewan. Tommy John.
He's a friend of Arms Up.
That's my cake.
There's the first shot of the night. Keep it going.
Basically, you're saying you're better than
Sit
me.
down and play your instruments.
Jay Semphill.
They'll bring the party. All you got to do is show up.
Are we still on the air? You are watching Strip Down, Saskatchewan's only one-hour local music showcase, the award-winning show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. I am your host, Curtis Anderson. We got an exciting 60 minutes of music tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, on Strip Down, Dick MacInnis.
The song is called Everything You've Heard About Love. When I was 17, love was a matter of need. I would have fallen in with anyone who would lie down with me. I thought that I could spend a lifetime in the arms of that girl, until I realized the oceans of soulmates in this world. That's when I started to see we were meant to be free. But I learned how to love another from the words of a popular song. And I heard you could find that lover staying out all night long. Well, I'd like you to stay forever, but I fear you're not that strong, 'cause you think you're so damn clever, girl. Everything you heard about love is wrong. I used to think it was a feeling you'd know as soon as it came. I thought that love was predetermined, the searching was all in vain. But then I came to the conclusion that I've been living a lie. You'll never realize true love until you open your mind and know your search isn't done till you love everyone. But I learned how to love another from the words of a popular song. And I heard you could find that lover staying out all night long. Well, I'd like you to stay forever, but I fear you're not that strong, 'cause you think that you're so damn clever, girl. Everything you heard about love is wrong. Oh! More than I thought, more than I dreamed. Real love is a million times more lovely than it seems. But I learned how to love another from the words of a popular song. And I heard you could find that lover staying out all night long. Well, I'm gonna stay forever, baby, even if I'm not that strong, 'cause I think I'm so damn clever sometimes that everything I know about love is wrong.
Dick MacInnis in the Shaw TV studio tonight. You're watching Strip Down. How are you doing, sir?
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I'm better now that we have a musical guest.
Good.
These are usually the best shows, to be honest. Less than 48 hours before you got the call, come be on Strip Down. We had a last-minute cancellation through Shane, is it?
Shaney.
Shaney?
Yeah.
Got you hooked up with Strip Down. Here we are. You dropped everything. Thoughts when you got that call? Hey, Strip Down.
Awesome.
24 hours.
Yeah, any chance to promote my music is something I appreciate.
All right. Speaking of music, that first song, Everything You've Heard About Love, name of the album, name of the song.
Yeah.
Kicking it off the right way. Tell me about the song.
Well, that's the title track on my debut album. It's the first in a trilogy of albums on the theme of sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
And this is the sex album.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I didn't want to put that on the cover, so Everything You've Heard About Love is
Would
the
that have
title.
made it sell better or worse, do you think?
Probably better, but then I don't know about naming the next album Drugs. That might not go so well.
Yeah. You didn't want to do it the backwards and start with rock and roll?
Well, no. That's the most important one, so it has to come at the end. It's an opera, you know. It's like it follows a story, so it has to end on a good note.
All right. Well, let's get to know you. Where are you from? I had a lot of research done for the former band. Haven't had a whole lot of time to research Dick MacInnis.
Well, I'm from Morse, Saskatchewan originally, and I've been playing since I was about 10. And I guess before I was doing my solo thing, I was playing in a band called the Sellouts from Swift Current. I also played in a band called Pleasure Fly. We were based out of Medicine Hat. And
So what took you all over the prairies?
well, I moved to Medicine Hat when I was 17 to go to college for computer systems tech, and then I ended up dropping out to play in a band. So,
How did that decision go over with the people around you?
Not well.
Not well?
Went well with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, made me feel good. That's all I ever wanted to do anyway. College was paid for by my parents, so I was only going to appease them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking back, everything's okay now? You followed your dream and everybody's cool with it?
Yeah, I spend most of my time sitting in front of a computer anyway, now that I'm recording by myself and whatnot, but at least I'm not working for somebody else.
Fair enough. I interrupted your history.
Oh, I don't know.
Keep going. You were going through all your former bands.
That was all my former bands. Then I went solo like about 3 years ago, I guess, and played in the bars for about a year there, and then recorded my album. And now I'm
When you
touring
say
that.
there, you mean all over Saskatchewan?
Yeah, Saskatchewan, Alberta. I did a lot of touring in Alberta. Any bar that would hire a band, yeah. Playing a lot of cover shows and things like that, but now I'm getting more into doing the original music.
What kind of covers?
Oh, geez, everything.
I heard you talking before we started rolling, and you were saying you're a fan of just listening to like pop and rock radio, which
Yeah.
it takes a big man to admit that as an artist. I found that most
Sure, yeah.
people are like, oh, I don't listen to anything mainstream. That's usually the...
I know. Well, you can glean something good out of any kind of music that's out there, right? So, I mean, I play everything in the cover band from classic country, you know, like Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, through to modern rock like Rage Against the Machine and
Nice.
everything in between. And I enjoy it all, you know, whatever pays the bills too.
Do you cover Rage Against the Machine solo? You should, if you do. That should be
No.
like an encore. One man Rage Against the Machine.
I'll think about it. I'm going to have to drop to D to do that.
Yeah, put that on your rock and roll album.
That's not a bad idea.
Final, you do like a hidden track.
That's a good idea.
Should be able to get it for cheap now. The band's not together.
All
right.
about that.
So, first album out,
Yeah.
part of a trilogy, incredibly ambitious. I'm
Yeah,
kind of
thanks.
digging that. Feedback from the first album so far.
Going really good, yeah. Sales are going well. And of course, because I recorded it myself, it
Low overhead.
didn't take long to break even. So now I'm already recording the second one. I've got all the songs written for the next two albums. So it's going along really quickly and really good.
That's crazy you recorded by yourself. Let me
Yeah.
look when you started at 10. How mind-blowing has the change in the industry been for you?
Oh, great. Yeah. Like, I mean, it used to cost $500,000 to record an album that you could be proud of the sound. Now you can do it yourself for 10 grand and then you own the studio, right?
Isn't that like the good and the bad though? Because the actual recording industry is falling on its face because of things like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it helps out the performer.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, like, I have sympathy for people whose sales have waned, but
But at the same time, is that a service that's really worth, $500,000?
Exactly. And the only people it's cost any money is Metallica. You know what I mean? They had
Yeah.
enough to begin with.
Metallica is way lamer than Rage Against the Machine. I like to point that out. If we're going back and looking at bands, love Rage Against the Machine, never a big Metallica fan, especially when they started suing
They're
their...
all right too.
I was always a big Guns N' Roses fan. All right. Let's get to more music. We have so much
Okay.
talking to do. We're going to get to know
Sure.
you. I want to talk a little bit more about the bands, the cover bands,
Yeah.
the, moving around Saskatchewan, what
There's
you've
lots to
seen,
tell.
where you've been. And this is great because I haven't done any research with you, so these questions are legitimate.
Very
I really
fresh.
know nothing about you. I haven't had time to research you at all.
Good.
Thank you again for coming on at the last
problem.
minute. Where do we go next? Song number 2.
The next song is going to be She's Coming Home With Me. It's the 3rd song on the album. I'm going to play these kind of in order from the album.
Okay.
With skipping some there, but
You're
it doesn't-
leaving. It's the amps that kill.
Yeah, that one doesn't translate well to acoustic.
Or,
It's an
or a-
AC/DC song.
Or a sex disc. Kill. Okay.
It fits. It's
Yeah.
this is the song that comes after that. So this is about picking up a girl in a bar. So that
Okay.
song's about playing
So
in a
is it
bar.
like a concept album? Like, does it
Very much.
Really?
Yeah, it's 3 concept albums in a row. It's truly a trilogy.
So it's not just a collection of songs based on
No.
the topic. It's actually
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a lot of work.
I can imagine. We'll talk about that work after this next song.
Right on.
Take it away.
All right, this one's about your girlfriend. It's called She's Coming Home with Me. Well, I see someone I desire. Believe me, she's been acquired. But I ain't trying to be admired. And now she's coming home with me. Yeah, she's coming home with me. You were her man yesterday. Before she heard the songs I played and all the clever things I say. And now she's coming home with me. Yeah, she's coming home with me. Now that we're so far along and you figured out what's going on, feels so right, it can't be wrong. I'm gonna track her down and turn her on, 'cause it's a get mouth, with mouth, bit mouth too. Some pain, one pain, come pain, shoo! Said it's a boo scat, who dat, look at you, yeah! And now she's coming home with me. Yes, she's coming home with me. Now that we're so far along and you figured out what's going on, feels so right, it can't be wrong. I'm gonna track her down and turn her on. I'll get her with my final shot, yeah! Girls like that just can't be bought, yeah, right. Look at what your love hath wrought, boy. And now she's coming home with me. She's coming home with me. Yeah, she's coming home with me. Yeah, she's coming home with me.
Dick MacInnis. Nice aggressive song there, buddy.
Thanks. Thank you.
So much I'm wrapping my head around.
Yeah, there's a lot to take in.
So a trilogy, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Again, this is the sex album. I was going to ask why the dove on the front. Again, you were talking that
It's everything you've heard about love. Love is a,
on the sex album.
Yeah, well, I couldn't put on there.
Awesome. There's the first censored word of the night.
Oh.
Sounds good.
I thought I was picking a good one.
Well, thank you for not saying anything too crass.
You
We
got
have
her.
to gear up for our very first commercial break, but
Yeah.
I am really feeling this episode tonight.
Excellent.
There's
Thanks
so
for
much,
having me.
There's so much I want to learn about Dick MacInnis and what makes you tick, and the trilogy.
Right on.
All right, let's do this. Let's bail out of here. Here's our first commercial break. We got lots more, and we're going to meet an old face returning to Strip Down after the commercial break. Stick around, lots more Strip Down coming up right after this.
Don't go anywhere. More Strip Down after the break.
Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com. Ultimo Uramoda Men's Clothing Store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640.
Only Health Check has the Heart and Stroke Foundation's dietitians behind it. Check for Health Check, helping you make healthy choices.
you know how many people get their water from underground? Water can come from the surface or underground. Groundwater is found in the layers of soil and rock beneath our feet in saturated areas called aquifers. This water source is collected in wells and supplies about half of North America's drinking water. The problem is, the quality and safety of this underground water is directly affected by what we do on the land above it. What can you do to keep your drinking water safe? Groundwater starts on the surface, so whatever you put on your lawn that the plants don't use can seep into the groundwater. This includes excess chemicals and fertilizers, and even oil spills, so be sure to dispose of them properly.
It's our turn to take care of this planet, and I think we can do a better job. What do you think?
For more information on how you can be more water aware, visit waterunderfire.ca.
Only Health Check has the Heart and Stroke Foundation's dietitians behind it. Check for Health Check, helping you make healthy choices.
He's big, he's bold, he's a polar bear. And as much as we wouldn't want to run into him face to face, we also wouldn't want to see anything threaten his existence. Hard to believe an animal this big needs our help. But even though the polar bears live far away in the remote Arctic, we are having a negative impact on their lives. Our pollutants travel the oceans and atmosphere and enter their food chain. Plus, climate change is causing the ice they live on to melt earlier each spring. This makes it more difficult for the bears to catch their prey. If you're wondering how you can help, simple things like riding your bike, walking, or taking the bus instead of driving will do a lot for our environment and the polar bears. But that's just a start. If you go to hww.ca, you can learn more about polar bears and find ideas on how to help protect Canada's wildlife. That's hww.ca.
Stick around, we got more Strip Down right after this.
You're watching Strip Down. As I mentioned before the first commercial break, we have an old familiar face returning tonight. Reveal! There he is, ladies and gentlemen, back on handheld. Longtime fans of the show may have noticed more movement during the first segment, during Seg 1 here, and that's because Mr. Gordon himself, Jesse, is back. Where did you go again? You left mid-November in the middle of the birthday episode. You had to go do some soul searching. You have to find yourself. Like all young kids do. You took off. Where'd you go?
Europe. I was traveling Europe for 3 months. Pretty much hit up every country I could in a 3-month time period. And went very broke. Had a good time.
Thoughts? Start to finish? It was good times?
Welcome back, Jesse.
Thanks, Jay. Do it. Go travel.
Yep.
Do it. It really helps you figure out who you are as a person.
Nice.
Really
well,
cool.
I'm glad you're back. You're rocking the handheld again. It's good. It's like things are returning.
Feels good to be back.
Back to him. We're glad you're back. Okay, we're gonna move back over to Dick. Can we do this? Oh, there we go. Live TV. Mr. MacInnis.
Hi.
Welcome back.
It's
Not
good
that
to be
you really
back.
left. I was actually the one that left.
Oh.
We've talked about Rage Against the Machine. We've talked about Metallica.
Yeah.
We've beeped out words. We've talked about your trilogy, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. Again, ambitious.
Yeah.
A trilogy. So take me back. When did this idea pop into your head?
Oh, probably about 4 years ago, I decided I wanted to do a double album and a concept album at that. And then as I started picking songs for it, I had about 200 songs to pick from. So I started realizing that I either wrote about love, drugs, or rock and roll. So that I decided to just split it up and make a triple album out of it. I had to write some new songs in the interim in the last couple of years, but yeah.
So how much?
Them all written now.
How much? Tell me the volume of work. Like, did you do it one at a time, or did you just have like this massive, like Chinese democracy amount of songs you had to sort through and break down into 3?
Well, yeah. Well, I had probably like 200 songs to pick from, like I say. But when I made this one, I just picked 14 love songs. You got to have 14 songs on an album. I learned that from the Beatles.
Yeah.
So after I had the 14 best love songs picked out, I went about rewriting some of the lyrics to make it have more of a flow and a storyline to it, and put it on there. And for the next 2 albums, actually, I just started recording the second one about 2 months ago. And at the time I decided, I was listening to a lot of classical music, decided I was going to record it as movements. So the next album is actually going to be in 3 movements, where each song is separate, and but then they're in a movement of 5 songs each, and they are all in the same key and the same tempo during that movement, but it changes songs. It's very progressive. We'll see how that goes. I think it sounds awesome.
Barbie said it best when she said math class is hard.
Yeah, very much.
I have to like count on my fingers and toes to fully appreciate your music.
You'll see.
I was gonna do a hard transition, but I think I'll wait till after the next song. We'll get a song in, and then I'll go completely in a different direction with my line of questioning. Okay.
Sounds good.
So, are we going by 2s? Are you at 5 next?
The next one I'm going to do is Witchcraft Eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're already up to 8.
Yeah. Well, you know,
right.
I got to pick the ones that translate to the acoustic.
Fair enough. All right. Witchcraft Eyes.
Yeah.
Take it away.
So this one's about my wife, Megan.
On the night I met her, it was fear at first sight. And I never felt so confused inside. Had my left brain saying this don't make sense, but my right mind knew she was heaven sent. Supernatural surprise, I'm falling in love, my hands are tied. She's been enchanting me, but I don't mind being caught under the spell of her witchcraft eyes. Now then I tried to push her out of my head, but she crept into my heart instead, until I needed that feeling and changed my mind, and started thinking about her all the time. Supernatural surprise, falling in love, my hands are tied. She's been enchanting me, but I don't mind being caught under the spell of her witchcraft eyes. I had another girl, but I broke her heart, 'cause that woman and I can't be kept apart. I've been here before and I was in love with her then, so if there's such a thing as love, baby, count me in. Supernatural surprise, I'm falling in love, my hands are tied. She's been enchanting me, but I don't mind being caught under the spell of her witchcraft eyes, yeah.
You're watching Stripped Down with Dick MacInnis singing to his wife. We actually have a studio audience tonight. I don't know if we can get a shot of Dick's lovely wife here. We'll set that up in a... There we go. Wave to the good people. All right. I made the unfortunate mistake of looking in the garbage during that song, and I found last week's set decorations. Isn't that sad? That made me a little sad. It was our 75th episode last week. You're number 76. Here's what happens to my hard work at the end of the show. Look, there's actually gum stuck on there. That's nasty.
All good things must come to an end.
It is true. There, look at that. That's horrible. I went to Dollarama and bought this and cut it out and everything. We'll look back one day and laugh.
Just did.
Yes. Right before the song, I said I was going to make a really harsh transition to a new question, topic. You did it for me. You threw it out to your wife. I was going to ask you about your wife and this disc and how you're going to be a dad.
I am going to be dad this year.
Thoughts on that?
I'm pretty pumped. That's awesome.
It is pretty cool. So
yeah, for the first time.
So what's it like looking at this collection of music now that I'm guessing you wrote before that huge life change?
Yeah.
Because trust me when I tell you, it changes the way you think from top to bottom.
I do not doubt that, and I know that's a lot of that actually in writing. Like I said, I rewrote the lyrics for the next coming albums. And a lot of the rewriting has been from the mindset of what I've, learned that we're having a child. Mm-hmm. And also that I'm more motivated than ever to get these next 2 albums done before the baby comes. And then I'll probably release them afterwards.
Because you don't want to go back to computer school, right?
No.
No! Awesome.
Not that there's anything wrong with computer school.
I'm getting hand signals from people. I don't know what they mean. So we're just going to keep going. Okay. Are we going to hear anything off any of the second or third album tonight?
No.
No, it's all this?
Yeah.
And your list fell down too. Maybe that's what this hand signals were. Do you need me to go grab that before you play your next song?
No, I know what's next.
You know what's next?
Yeah, and I don't mind if that gets on the camera now either, because you can see that side with the picture of me, so that's nice.
Let's go grab that right now. Here we go, live TV. What are we looking at here?
Oh, that's
you just keep propaganda around?
Yeah, well, that's an old press release, so.
Yeah?
There you go. I don't even know what it would have been talking about.
Everything You've Heard About Love, Dick MacInnis solo debut album. It's pretty much what I printed off.
Sweet.
And there's a good snazzy picture of you there.
Yeah.
All right. You've got a lot of personalized stuff.
I do.
Like, where's your tattoo? Can you get a close-up of that?
Well, I got a Megan's initial tattooed on my hand here.
Oh.
So that's my wedding ring.
Nice.
Yeah, I decided to...
it wasn't the M from Dick MacInnis?
No, although I could always say that if we split up, but that would never happen.
We should probably go to another song before I continually get you in trouble. Here's your song list.
All right, thanks.
So you want to talk about the next song before you play it?
Next song's called You Rock Me. It's been
You Rock Me, we're on to number 10.
Yeah, this has been my most popular song to date. I've got a video for it. You can check it out on YouTube or dickmackinnis.com.
There it is.
Featuring robots.
You've mentioned... What?
Yeah, you didn't check out my robot video?
I didn't check out your robot video. I haven't had a lot of time to research Dick MacInnis.
I'll give you that DVD at the end of the show, and you'll have to check it out. It's pretty rad.
Robots?
Yeah.
What's the connection there?
Well, because I did all the recording myself, the analogy is that my band is a bunch of robots. So, in fact, I just play the instruments myself on the album, but I got people to dress up like robots and act like they were playing for me in the video.
How do you dress up like a robot? Like, is it awesome, or is it like spray painted?
It's a lot of tinfoil. The whole budget for the video was about $150, and that included beer and tinfoil.
Nice.
So,
any shout out to the actors? Because I can imagine they.
Yeah. Well, Megan was a robot.
Yeah.
I was a robot. Dylan Ramsey, Darren Liebel, and Juice Jewett were the other 3 robots.
I really want to check this out.
It's gonna be fun.
Just let me get my head around this. Okay, so it's the first album of a trilogy. This is the Sex album.
Yeah.
And it features a song called "You Rock Me." That makes sense. But the video is of dancing robots.
It was my first video. I've never made a video before that, and I really just thought it was a funny concept. It's something I had in my brain for about 5 years. It has nothing to do with the music
And for what you told me about the other album, this is like the easy one to review. Like You start hitting me with numbers for the next one, how it breaks into 5s and 3s, and yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. The numbers don't matter.
Math class is hard.
It's just meant to be listened to as an album. That's the main thing.
You Rock Me, track 10 off this album.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Okay, I'm going to do this in a reggae style. This is totally different from what I do on the
I was kind of hoping you would.
Yeah, why not?
Thinking and dreaming, I'm counting the days. Be with you shortly, I'm coming your way. I still remember, I didn't forget the way that I felt since the moment we met. Well, you were wearing red, I shook your hand. Something was said like you'll end up with me, and I was coming up from all the drugs. But you affect me more than ecstasy. If you still want me like you did, you got me, 'cause I still love you like I did. You rock me, if you still want me like you did. You got me, 'cause I still love you like I did. You rock me, you rock me. Baby, I know that I'm crazy sometimes. I lose to my habits, trapped in my mind. I'd be a whole lot more crazy alone. I want you beside me wherever I go. Hush now, I'll tell you a secret. Come close, I think you should know. Now that I've got you with me, I'll never let you go. If you still want me like you did, you got me, 'cause I still love you like I did. You rock me, if you still want me like you did. You got me, 'cause I still love you like I did. You rock me, 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 you rock me. Yeah, you rock me. Yeah, you rock me.
You watched a Strip Down with Dick MacInnis. You have an incredible voice, sir.
Thank you very much.
Your range is amazing.
I appreciate that.
I'm almost afraid to ask you more questions. You always just take me everywhere I don't think I'm going to go. So let's go to another commercial break. Yeah, let's go to commercial break before the next series. You're watching Strip Down. Lots more with Dick MacInnis coming up after the second commercial break.
More Strip Down after this. Wow, that was a big echo.
Escape sports gear and equipment for longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, unicycling, extra cycling, dirt surfing, and mountain boarding. For more information on sales and rentals, www.escapesports.ca.
Tune in to Remote Control Cinema every Wednesday and Friday as host Simon Hyatt reviews the newest movies to hit Shaw on demand. Plus classics you may have missed the first time. Remote Control Cinema, only on Shaw. Ultimo Euromoda men's clothing store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640.
Team, you have eyes on subject.
You get the tongs, son.
Canadian television, we're on your screen.
Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
The leatherback sea turtle is the largest reptile in the world. Up to 2 meters long and weighing as much as 550 kilos, this turtle roams many of the world's oceans in search of its favorite food, jellyfish. But this hulking giant may be fighting a losing battle against poaching, fishing gear, and garbage. To learn more about the leatherback and discover how you can help protect Canada's wildlife, visit hww.ca.
Passing gas can be deadly.
Whoa. Oh, something's funky.
Passing gas releases a plume of toxic vapors.
Oh, honey, not in the car.
Like ammonia and hydrogen cyanide.
Oh.
And lethal poisons that can linger even when windows are open. Kids shouldn't be exposed to secondhand smoke. Don't pass gas, take it outside.
watching Strip Down. I'm alongside Dick MacInnis tonight. It's been an interesting show. Again, I haven't had any time to prep. I haven't got to like stalk you on the internet or anything because you were a last-minute replacement for a band that canceled. A million thank yous for that.
No problem.
I'm having a lot of fun tonight. You're zigging when I think you're gonna zag, so you're keeping me on my toes tonight, and I like that. So let's venture into here. I've already had to beep out a word once tonight, but
yeah?
I did have 2 seconds to go on your website, and the first thing that pops up is the store link.
Yeah.
So you've merchandised yourself out.
That is on purpose.
You can get shirts that say, "I love Dick."
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Are those hot sellers?
No, people are afraid to wear those. What would Dick do is actually the most popular seller.
Yeah?
Yeah. Which I specifically grew my beard and hair out for like 6 months just to do a stupid t-shirt.
That's a great story. That is hardcore. So you want to throw your website out there? I don't know if we put it up yet or not.
It's dickmackinnis.com.
I highly, highly recommend people check this out. And your robot video is on there as well?
It is, yeah.
So you're getting robot video on this website. You're getting t-shirts that say, "I love Dick."
Yeah.
And what would Dick do?
Yeah.
There's an afternoon right there. I mean, Colin's sick tomorrow.
Totally.
Search this guy's website. All right. You were on 4 on the Floor?
I played with them a couple times.
Okay, yeah, tell the story.
Well, they're a country band.
Oh, okay.
No, you're thinking of the TV show.
I'm thinking of the TV show.
Oh, yeah, that was a rad show with Canoehead. I remember that.
Yeah, that
totally.
was like a weird CBC like sketch comedy thing, wasn't it? That nobody remembers.
Well, I do.
Well, I try to talk 4 on the Floor each and every week, and nobody knows what I'm talking about. It's just like drag stripped down to a grinding halt, so I'm pretty excited. 4 on the Floor.
That was not the 4 on the Floor that I was in.
No.
I was in a covers country band called 4 on the Floor.
Okay.
For one
you're
show.
Pretty young, because that was like a show in the 80s, I think.
Yeah, I would have been about 4.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I keep dragging this. Country band.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's
just
not
the story?
much. They asked me to drum one day. I'd never drummed before, and I did. It went okay.
You're pretty much done with the band now.
Well, yeah, I play with a live band. Like I got guys that play with me live. I'm doing a show at Bud's on the 16th and 17th of this month.
This full band?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
I thought you mentioned before we started rolling you were kind of branching off.
Oh well, I just have a band backing me up, you know. So,
okay.
But they play. It's dickmackinnis.com is the band. So.
And your website.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's clever.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What's all about marketing.
Yeah. Do you enjoy the solo thing more than the band, or like do you leave them at home sometimes? You just play an intimate venue, or?
Yeah, I've got a couple coming up. I'm doing one in Regina on next Tuesday, the 9th of March.
Okay.
I'm playing at the Cathedral Freehouse. So that'll be a solo gig, but I don't do a heck of a lot of solo stuff, but a little bit here and there. Mm-hmm. And I more enjoy playing with the band. Really, to me, there's no difference between playing in the band and calling it a band name or calling it dickmackinnis.com, except that I've had 2 bands that break up and I'm tired of starting from scratch, so I started taking my own name as it.
What's the crowd reaction? How does that differ between solo and band? Like, do you get pretty rockin'?
Oh yeah, yes, it's very much different. Like this guitar barely comes out of the case. I mostly play the electric guitar, lots of effects, lots of jumping around and sweating, and it's a lot more energetic when you see me with the band.
See, again, thank you for dropping everything, coming on and doing an acoustic show.
Hey, no problem.
Especially if you're used to playing with an electric band, that was pretty cool.
It's all fun to me.
Nothing makes me prouder than keeping this show rolling. We do a new episode each and every week, like hell or high water.
Yeah.
Everything else, the place can be burning down around us, and we will do a stripped down new one every week, guaranteed. Let's get to more music. What do you got next?
This one's called I Haven't Been the Same.
Ah, so you're slowing down now. You went from like 1 to 3 to 8 to 10. Now we're on 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
True. There's this one's pretty well self-explanatory. There's not much to say about it.
Okay.
It's the song that comes after You Rock Me. So.
All right. Take it away.
Well, I cried the other day, saw the universe unfolding in your face, and I tried to run away, Yeah, but I know better, nothing takes your place. And I dreamed I saw the moon, but the words I heard reminded me of you. Yeah, but I forgot the tune, so I'll just have to hope that this will do. When I woke up Sunday morning and the sun shot through the blinds, I could swear I saw you standing in the spaces in my eyes. And my arms reached out to touch you, but I only touched myself. Now I'm having trouble saying how that feeling really felt. 'Cause I've been so lost and lonely, I'm adrift in a sea of gray. It feels like a lifetime every second you've been gone away. I can't sleep or write or sing or smile or chase away the pain. The only thing I know for sure is I haven't been the same. When I sang across the sea and my voice found you standing in the breeze, yeah, I heard you crying out for me, and that's why I just can't stop sending you my love's unending pleas. Now I ask myself politely, what have you got to prove? And the only thing that matters now is who I am to you. So I fill myself with missing you to keep me hanging on, till I'm having trouble saying anything's been going wrong. Yeah! Just so much to love someone, I'm counting myself blessed. And even if it's not returned, I'm giving it my best. People ask me how I'm doing, what am I supposed to say? The only thing I know for sure is I haven't been the same. 'Cause I cried the other day, I saw the universe unfolding in your face.
Dick MacInnis. You're watching Stripped Down. It amazes me that in 76 episodes, we've only had a performer break a string once. I kind of think tonight's going to be the night. You're wailing on that thing, sir. How often does that happen?
A lot.
I can imagine.
I wish I had an endorsement from Diodario, so if you guys are watching, please.
There it is.
Yeah.
Check him out on dickmackinnis.com. Check out the robot video while you're figuring out how you can sponsor this man. I want to talk about some crazy things you've done. One of the first things that pops up when I Googled you, October 5th, 1965, I'm guessing not you, but a Dick MacInnis, he stayed aloft for over 12 hours in a kite. That's true.
That was me.
No.
No.
Oh. Why must you make Stripped Down into a house of lies, Mr. MacInnis?
Bob Dylan did it.
Yeah? He stayed aloft in a kite? Or he
No,
lied?
no, he just lied.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Maybe we could start a lie about Bob Dylan being in a kite for 12 hours.
I think he was.
It happened.
Yeah.
I think it happened. Crazy stuff you've done. Tell me some road stories.
Oh, you don't...
Some TV and wife-friendly road stories.
I don't know that there are any that are TV friendly. She knows most of the road stories, so I'm not going to offend her. I don't know. Let me think. Something crazy that happened.
You seem like somebody who would not go looking for trouble, but have trouble find you. You just kind of have that vibe.
Well, I had trouble getting into a hotel room one night, so I ended up climbing up the drain spout onto the roof and busting out a window.
Wow, you must have really wanted to get into that hotel room.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, when did this come out?
February of last year.
Okay.
February 14th, in fact.
And if you missed it the last 100 times I've said it, it's one of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be a trilogy. Timeline for the next one.
It should be out in late this year. I'm thinking around October, and then
the
sometime
third?
early next year for the next one.
Wow. And then it's off to baby music, right?
That's right.
Yeah, is that going to be, are you going to add a 4th one that's like kid songs? Because again, this guy's going to be a dad.
Yeah, well, she's already asked me to record some baby music, so I'll probably do that. But I might as well release it, I guess, if somebody's going to buy it and sell it.
I've often thought of doing an episode of Stripped Down where we have like a child's entertainer and we like fill the ground with a bunch of like 3 and 4-year-olds. I don't know if that would work, but I really, really want to give it a try.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't that be kind of fun?
Yeah, I don't know that my content would make it over with that.
No.
But somebody else would
I wouldn't want to
to
beep words with
No.
little ears.
Why not?
Yeah, okay. I think we're starting to run a little out of time. We have lots more music to fit in.
Okay.
So you're gonna leave us with the climbing the hotel drain pipe story.
Yeah,
I don't know if that tops staying aloft in a kite for 12 hours like Bob Dylan did.
No, I've got worse stories, but they are not TV friendly.
They're not TV friendly?
Not at all.
Okay. Well, I will keep the censoring down to a minimum. I thank you for that. And
All right.
okay, it's only tomorrow?
No, I'm going to do Good Morning.
I guess I could have just looked
Yeah,
up
why?
the cheat. I'm terrible. Good Morning next by
Yeah,
chance? All
that's
right.
perfect.
Take it away, Mr. MacInnis.
All right.
Good morning, you look beautiful, darling. I pray you spent the night in happy dreams. Since I fell asleep last night, I've been waiting to open my eyes to find you lying here with me. Did I mention that since I met you, I've felt so young and full of life? But all I need is an hour or 2 of sleep to keep the sparkle in my eyes. For you, I was so confused, I hardly had the energy to stand. But you done me the service of giving my life a purpose to make me want to be a better man. Spent so many days running away from anything I thought might hold me down. But lying here with you, my dear, has turned my simple life around. You give me reason to let down my guard. I'm not used to the feeling that fills up my heart. Good morning, I love you, darling. I'm glad I had the chance to sing this tune. And I hope that you're free to spend a lifetime with me. So every morning I can see the sun come up on you. La da 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 da.
You're watching Stripped Down, and we have to take our last commercial break, but we wrap things up with Dick MacInnis coming up right after this.
Stick around, more Stripped Down after the break.
Ultimo Uramoda Men's Clothing Store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640. Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick MacInnis.
In a completely different direction, this song is not about love very much at all. This is called Smith & Wesson.
Well, my Smith & Wesson's gonna teach you a lesson about messing with the jealous man's wife. If I was you, son, I'd be counting my blessings. I hope this love affair was worth your life. Of all the women in all the world, yeah, to screw around with mine. I've only ever loved just one girl who said she would love me till she dies. And I guess you could say I'm old-fashioned, but I believe in keeping sacred vows. You think I'm stupid, but I know what happened, and I'm gonna hold her to him now. And my Smith & Wesson's gonna teach her a lesson about underestimating what I'll do. Soon enough she'll be peacefully resting at the bottom of the lake so she can be with you. She thinks that I'll be gone till Saturday the 6th, but I think that I'm gonna stay in town. You become the problem, it's up to me to fix. You better watch your back, son, I'll be coming around. And my Smith & Wesson's gonna teach you both a lesson about messing with a jealous man's mind. Now maybe you don't know whose buttons you've been pressing, 'cause I'm gunning for my woman, yeah, but not until she watches you die. No, 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 no.
Wrapping things up with Dick MacInnis here on Stripped Down. We are really getting close to being out of time, so I thought I'd recap the episode. Here's what we learned about Dick MacInnis tonight. You love listening to the radio.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be a dad.
Yeah.
Your connection to Four on the Floor was the country band and not the CBC sketch comedy show.
True.
I've had to beep out one word you said tonight. You break a lot of strings on your guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I left the album somewhere, but throw it here, Jesse. Jesse Gordon, ladies and gentlemen, thanks. There, oh, almost. Swing and a miss. Everything you've heard about love.
It's the one.
The first one of a trilogy.
True.
Each is going to be a concept album.
Yep.
This one is it's going to be sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
True.
This is the sex album, although you couldn't call it the sex album. So the next one is about drugs.
Yeah.
But you've broken it up mathematically to the point where you might have to use your, ready for it? You ready for it? Mathematics. Drug album that you need to count.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Earning my wage tonight. Third disc, rock and roll, coming out in about a year.
Yeah.
We should be expecting the second one later
Sometime
this
in
year,
October,
something like that.
I think, yeah.
And Bob Dylan was in a kite for over 12 hours. This is everything we've learned tonight. Bam! Website, throw it up there.
DickMacInnis.com.
Yeah, everybody can. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You've got dancing robot video on DickMacInnis.com, as well as fantastic merch.
Thanks.
Swag. You can get shirts that say "I love Dick."
Mm-hmm.
So much I learned tonight.
Yeah,
it has been a really fun ride tonight. Thoughts looking back on this adventure we've had tonight here on Stripped Down, episode 76. Again, the phone rang less than 48 hours ago. Hey, come be on Stripped Down. We had a cancellation. You usually play with the band. You dropped everything. You did solo. I think I'm really...
It's a lot of fun. You said everything, yeah?
Yep. What's next for you? After the concept albums, after you become a dad, can you even think that far in advance?
No, that's already like, I'll be touring that kind of stuff for the next 2 years.
Fair enough. Oh, I haven't asked my question I ask at the end of every episode. So what are people going to see if they come and see you live?
They're going to see artistic swagger with passionate intensity.
Wow. Did you have that answer ready and loaded, or was that just...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Thanks.
I like it. I like it a lot.
All right.
Final words to your wife. She was
love
so
you, man.
good. One of these rare opportunities we have a studio audience here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
Did she
for
come
coming,
out to a lot
babe.
of your shows?
Everyone.
That's good. Even in her pregnant state.
Yeah.
Nice. Thoughts on that to wrap things up? Let's wrap on a high note.
Can't wait.
Gonna be a dad,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Do you want me to like ask me anything? Because I have a 4-year-old.
You do?
And
Well,
I remember.
What's the biggest piece of advice you could give me?
Don't listen to anybody because they're all liars.
True.
When they tell you that their kids sleep through the night, they don't. Or else they're drugging them.
Yeah, just trying to make you feel
I was
bad.
trying to bring it back to the second album, but that just got really dark there. No one's drugging their kids. But yeah, don't
Not me.
believe anything. People are really competitive with their kids.
I don't know.
It is, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I've got the greatest kid in the world, and some people try to tell me that their kid's greater, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
I have the greatest kid in the world.
We all think that. We're supposed to.
Dick MacInnis, everybody. Thanks for watching tonight. Thanks to our sponsors, Ultimo, Your Motor Mother's Music, and Escape Sports for all things Stripped Down. Check out the MySpace, myspace.com/StripDownSask. Boom, there it is. We got pictures. We take pictures after every show. We put them up on the website, and there's a little bit of video. So all things Stripped Down. Hit the site. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time tonight, Dick MacInnis. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
It's
for
been a
having me.
pleasure.
It was awesome. Yeah, it's lots of fun. So this song's going to be on the next album, and you'll probably only get to hear part of it. So that's just a teaser.
The moving and milling and nothing excites. Fabulous bustle in darkness and light. The world spins around you and moves through the sky. Beauty mist is gone forever. Now I'm gonna try to understand how a boy so quickly becomes a man. I've seen the magic in his hands, and I can't believe he'd want to leave. The love and the comfort of having a home. The peace of the people you've called as your own. The chance that another can have what you know. Loved is all that matters. Now I'm gonna try my best, but I can't understand how a boy so quickly can turn into a man. I've seen the magic in his hands, and I can't believe he'd want to leave. To survive in the mind of the world. The cause and effect of the feelings you've stirred. The children that act on the stories they've heard. And beauty, love goes on forever. Now finally I can understand how a boy so quickly can turn into a man. I've seen the magic in his hands, and I can't believe he'd want to leave.
His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best.